Welcome back, everybody, to Insanity Check Radio. You can reach us if you like these stories, want to comment, want to call us idiots or anything like that. You can check us out at Twitter, where all of these stories will be linked up so you can read them for yourself. At Insanity Check, at Insanity 12.
Insanity Check 12.
Insanity Check 12. I got it right?
Yeah.
Wrong. At Insanity Check 12.
Yeah, you got it wrong. I got it right.
But it is at Insanity Check 12. That's what. Okay, so I fucked up. Any case, you can join our Google Plus circles and all that kind of stuff at Insanity Check Radio. You're supposed to say it. That was your time to say it.
Say what?
Radio.
No, I don't say that.
Any case, you can check our Google Plus channel and join our circles at Sanity Check Radio, Facebook, which is
Insanity Check.
Insanity Check, and join us on our YouTube channel to check all of this out in its enhanced versions, edited up by this man here at Insanity Check Radio. I had to make something out of it, man. Because that's usually people just rattle through that kind of shit. So you ever see Mike and Mike in the morning? They just literally pull the paper up. They don't have any
got like 4 fucking hours to fill up.
Yeah, that is true. This is ridiculous. Sort of following the thread from the previous. This is absolutely funny.
Yeah, I thought this was hilarious.
But I'm pretty sure Mike D will think that we're making this shit.
Oh yeah, hey Mike. This was put out yesterday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
Today is the 24th. So please forgive us if you have a whole encyclopedia on this story tomorrow.
Or next week or something like that. If the janitor tells you that this shit was all made up, it's not our fault. This is basically very, very current. Okay, so it says PA school administrators caught calling black students the N-word in text messages. So this happened. 2 Pennsylvania school administrators are in some deep shit after repeatedly referring to black students and teachers by using the N-word in text messages. But get this, they weren't using their own Verizon plans. Coatesville Area School District Superintendent Richard Como and Director of Athletics and Activities Jim Donato, who are both white, were using cell phones issued by the school district. They are now the subject of a criminal investigation over the use of the racial epithet in their text conversations. Both have resigned from their positions, but they didn't budge until transcripts of the text messages were leaked to the district attorney. And what exactly did those messages say? In one, Donato sent a message to Como that appears to say all black students should have the same last name. He wrote, all should just have whatever first names they want, then the last name is Nigger. Leroy Nigger, Preacher Nigger, Night Train Nigger, Clarence Nigger, Latoya Nigger, Thelma Nigger, and so on. The superintendent who has led the district since 2005 and drew a salary of nearly $200,000 last year, responded, "Great idea, Joe. Nigger Bill, Nigger Snake."
Niggas.
Joe Nigger, Bill Nigger, Snake Nigger. First of all, who would name them Snake? Snake Nigger got a nice ring to it. He added, could have a whole homerooms of niggers. The Donato, the athletic director, replied, ha, 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 ha. Will Nigger report to the office? Pardon the interruption, but will Nigger report to nurse's office? Nigger to lunch now.
Niggas.
Later.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
The Negus ruled Ethiopia until the coup of 1974.
Negus.
Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually on YouTube. There's a video that accompanies this. This shit is real.
This shit is fucked up.
It's not a skit made up by like Mad TV or shit, which they would never get away with.
They put this kid under mad pressure. This kid is
could you repeat the definition?
Yeah, they put that little kid under pressure, man. That guy was going to have an aneurysm, man. This guy was terrible, man.
So to conclude the article, later when Superintendent Como was talking about 23 teachers he had to lay off, Donato asked, how many niggas out of 23? Not enough. Como replied, don't know, but I think only 4 or 5, at most until a last-minute rush of firing by Goo of Phoenix and Kamara. I'm sure what that means. Good hangings there.
Ooh, my God. That's terrible. Oh, these fools were having fun, huh? Glad to know that they're being held accountable for their disgusting madness. So let me get this straight. These people are not racist. They were just having good fun.
Yeah, because, we're quick to jump on, just because motherfuckers say niggas more times than Cat Williams in a fucking stand-up show.
Yeah. But I mean, he's snake nigga.
That seems to be Eight's favorite.
I mean, that's just ridiculous, man.
But it's kind of interesting because you kind of
Negus.
And would you say the word loudly for the judges?
Negus.
Yeah, you kind of see what these white folks know about black people. LaToya, Thelma. I'm actually surprised at Thelma.
Well, good time. Good time back in the day. So they're dating themselves. Obviously, they're dating themselves.
But they said Will nigga.
Will nigga.
No, it was kind of like a play on words. Will nigga come to Will nigga come to the principal's office?
Yeah, but Joe nigga, Bill nigga, Night Train nigga.
Night Train, that's a nice one.
See, that shows you how they're old, because Night Train was an old bums wino back in the 70s, like wine back in the 70s that used to be at the liquor store up by the fucking breath mints and shit in the front, because it was like damn near something that you would get from a hardware store. And Leroy nigga.
Well, that just fits. I mean, anybody named Leroy is
Leroy. I mean, is anybody named Leroy anymore?
I know a cat named Otis.
Actually, I know a cat named Otis too. But all these people over 30. So.
No, Otis I know is like 24.
Oh shit! Word? Damn.
Yeah. But this is why I always say, don't sleep on anybody, ladies and gentlemen. These cats are fucking these aren't like substitute teachers and shit. These cats have gone through the ranks. They're supposed to be preaching all. I'm sure they have forums about bullying. I think this constitutes bullying, although it's technically not, because they didn't say this to any black folks.
No.
But this is certainly bullying language. I mean, it's hurtful. It's denigrating. It's certainly racist.
Yeah, reprehensible behavior by anybody in a position of authority.
And these cats will go. And you heard it.
And look at
they
these
were
names.
denying this shit until the evidence came out.
Yeah. So they were like, not us. No. We would never say anything like that.
Never. I don't know one white person who ever said the word nigga. Ever.
I mean, obviously they really did say it, but they always say, I've never even thought about it, which is a crock of shit.
I don't use that term. That's horrible.
I've never even thought about it. See, it's the ones that say they never even thought about it. I'm like, that's bullshit. I mean, I just can't believe that as a human being with the gamut of emotions that we can go through, both good and bad, that they never slipped up or forget slipped up, just felt like you goddamn nigga or whatever, even if they never said it. So, but here I wanted to show you some names, some felonious gents in Paris, Texas, because these guys have these outdated nigga names. Here's some new nigga names. Trevanta Clark, Adriandius, Black Eyes.
What?
This motherfucker's name is.
That's not real.
This shit made the news. Adriandius Black Eyes, and Tyrekus Edwards.
See. This is who we were talking about during the break. These are the motherfuckers that must die.
Must die.
They gotta go.
And the people
and the people that
the parents that named them must be whipped to death. They can gas these motherfuckers, but they must whip the parents until life leaves their fucking bodies.
What was that documentary of that book about the statistics? And
you're talking about Freakonomics.
Freakonomics. Go rent Freakonomics, or go on Netflix and check Freakonomics. One of the segments on Freakonomics was talking about, do names actually have an effect on a child's future? And they did studies, of course, and look at all the statistics. And kids with names like this, with
their resumes, they could be a top flight student. Doesn't matter.
Got less callbacks, got less jobs, got less pay. Okay. But there was a
Adrian Diaz Black Eyes. What the fuck kind of name is that?
But there was a black scholar who was a part of this particular segment, and he was like, it's not really the names, but he was like, the people who tend to name their children this type of shit, are less educated, are basically worse parents, don't show kids the proper direction,
less foresight,
etc., etc., etc. Hence, 8, you must kill all of these motherfuckers.
They must die.
I still don't agree.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
You know what that's like? That's like when you have a roach problem in your house, you run around stomping all the roaches. Dre, you know what I'm talking about. When the roaches, when you really have a roach infestation in your house or in your aunt's house, you can't run around stomping them. You have to actually call someone to kill the babies, or you kill the source,
or you can you gas the whole place. No, I understand. I understand
the same thing. It's like what you can't, and it's crazy because it's almost like you can't even really educate our people anymore because we're still not tackling the root of the problem.
No, we're not.
I agree.
And there's going to be more to come down the pipe because we're not going to fix it, and we can't fix the problem.
My thing is this: you're right. We can't. It's something that's so deeply rooted within our communities that. It's like it has to be. The reason I say it has to be a purge because if obviously if this happened in sort of like the zombies overrunning the street scenario, I'm just saying I would rather have a bunch of black folks at my side than a bunch of wild ass crazy ass niggas. Now, true, we could say it's a systematic thing that's been inbred and ingrained in our culture for years and years by the powers that be, and we know the powers that be ain't black folks. So we could say all of that stuff, but at the time of the I just feel that. The ones that are in existence now must be eradicated because we don't have time to teach them. They probably won't want to listen. They'll see us as being fools. As we covered on the show before. An educated black man in the hood is like seen as like some whack cornball. But if you came in, Chris Rock said, if you come out of jail, everybody loves you because you did some time. What you had to buck a nigga. Oh yeah, you the man, you the man. So,
and if you start, talking too highbrow to these niggas, they might shoot you.
They might shoot you. You trying to show me up or something like that. So listen, I understand what you're saying, 8, but I'm like, we have to purge that shit now and then hopefully deal with the ones in the future.
We could wipe out every single black person and leave the 2 most upstanding rightful black citizens
they'll be converted.
In America. You leave them in the
in
hood.
America, they will be converted. Yeah, I know.
I guarantee you, their offsprings. It's going to turn up. It's not us. It's our condition that we have no control over.
I know. And see.
So you're saying all is lost?
Look.
No. See, Ken and I are always talking about this scenario.
No, it's not lost,
Ken and I always talk about this scenario. This is the scenario in which we say this because obviously people out there, this is ridiculous what we're saying. But we're like, if it ever became like a serious 100% war amongst ourselves in this country, be like blacks versus whites finally have it out. They're going to duke it out. We always say, well, I would rather have a bunch of people that, can coordinate and get together to go into this battle rather than have a bunch of wayward people going crazy. So it's always in these kind of circumstances. I mean, clearly the situation, in a perfect world, we could just sit down and say, okay, stop pumping this nonsense over the airwaves. Stop programming us with this nonsensical music and all this other kind of drivel. Stop, creating these idols for these people to worship that's only going to lead them down a path of ignorance and so on and so forth. But the world doesn't exist like that. Clearly the world doesn't exist where we can go around killing every scum ass, dirty ass, roach ass, funky ass nigga either. We can't do that. But it's just just for story's sake.
Just out of curiosity, what would be your major or first strike be to solve this? To help to at least move in the direction of solving the problem.
You know what? Like I said, I don't know. Matter of fact, it's not even that I don't know. I know there is no correct 100% answer. It's not going to be a black president. It's all about economic and being in a position of power. And until we're able to overthrow whatever forces are in power, ain't none of this shit change.
Or separate and move to our own shit.
And we're talking about no. You know why? The people who, and this is the one thing that I don't think people get. When you make money as an African American, you're the homeless now. And I'm being serious. I'm being 100% serious. And the reason why I say that is because you can't go back to the black community because they'll rob from you.
Yeah.
You got too much money. I'm being serious. You have too much money to be a millionaire and live on, whatever.
Malcolm X Boulevard.
Malcolm X Boulevard or Willis Avenue, right? You have too much money to live there. So you can't live there anymore. The white people don't accept you and don't want you in their neighborhoods. So where are you going? You're an enemy wherever you go. So when you make money and you move out, we have no middle class, upper class black community that's ours, where you can make over $500,000 and be comfortable. It doesn't exist.
Well, that's true. I still think you can move with the whites because usually.
But see, he's talking about being accepted, though. See, yeah, you can move there because they'll take your money.
There'll always be some level of acceptance.
They'll take your money, but just like how you talk about we deal with racism on certain levels, don't think you're not gonna deal with, or your kid isn't gonna deal with a whole slew of it when they go to that school. It's like the hatred is gonna be.
Sure.
Of course, it's always going to be there. That's why I said all of these.
But again, as I've said many times, I'd rather deal with those problems that have to deal with wild motherfuckers who are unpredictable and have nothing to lose. See, at least there's to some degree. These white folks have something to lose, so they're only going to go but so far. They're only going to do but so much in front of you. They'll probably do a whole lot more behind your back, as this article shows. But there's just to me, it's the lesser of two evils. At least to a certain level, but
I'm saying, how the hell did we get all the way there from here? I mean,
I believe it was Night Train Nigger.
Yeah, Night Train, or not Snake Nigger.
One of those two. You tell us, America. Which one was
which
it?
One
Night
was
Train Nigger or Snake Nigger?
Niggas.
Or that.
Niggas.
And we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
We're trying to make it, baby.